Second and first, same as the first. Hi, the Railroad Guru here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Athearn Genesis SD70ace right here. This is my second SD70. The other one I have is the Penn Central MTH1. I'll put the link in the description for you guys to go watch that video that I just made. I hope you guys had a really good Christmas. I definitely did, and yeah, let's get into the review. Alright, so I don't have my pointer tool with me, so I'm going to be using a pen today. So starting off with some of the details, I got the locomotive example model, or whatever they call it. So this engine is basically painted as a bunch of companies, railroad companies, come to Electromotive, and they all have a conference, and then they show off a new kind of locomotive that whatever Electromotive made. So this right here would be the model of the actual engine that has that was an example when the SD70s first came out. And right now 1209, the real 1209, is used as a lease unit for other railroads and for Electromotive as well. So starting off with details, we've got flashing, or actually they don't flash. We've got marker lights, we've got lighted number boards, we've got the dual beam headlight, 1209 on the front and on the sides as well. There's the snow plow. We got a nice Katy coupler here with the spring loaded. Got ladders going up to the cab or going down, and we've got on the other side, it's kind of hard to see, but we have the door for accessing the cab. We got some windows here as well. Moving towards the middle, we've got what it says, Electromotive. It's kind of hard to see because my camera does not like to focus. It says Electromotive, the next generation of progress. We've got the horn on top. We've got a couple of exhaust fans and you know, radiators and stuff. We've got the antenna as well. And moving towards the back here, we've got another dual beam backlight. Nice Katy coupler right here. More springs loaded. We've got very delicate handrails here. Nicely painted steps as well. 1209 on both sides, and yeah, I really overall love the color and detail of this engine. Athearn did a really good job. I don't know why I don't have too many Athearn engines besides the Union Pacific SD40, but I'm definitely going to invest in them more, because I've had this engine for a little while, and I realized how much I didn't really notice like a lot from Athearn besides like a couple other big boys and stuff, and I just never thought of investing in them. But I did that was a terrible idea to not invest in them. So hats off to Athearn. They did an awesome job with this engine. So let's go ahead and start this thing up. It has the auto air start feature, which is very accurate for the SD70s. The sounds and everything should turn on immediately when you apply track power. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, there we go. We've got headlights are turned on now. Nice and bright LED. If it appears that it's flickering on the camera, but it's actually not in real life, I don't know. I think that has something to do with the frames that my camera's picking up off of the lights. So what you heard on the startup was a little bit of vibration. You can hear the bell sort of vibrating against the engine, and you heard the warning that the engine was starting up, which was that beeping noise, and then you heard the air startup. So I think that's a really cool feature that Athearn added to this engine. So let's go ahead and blow the whistle, or the horn, my bad. Wow, that is stunning. That is some amazing sound. I believe there's tsunami in this. I'm not quite sure. I have to do a little bit more research on that. But anyway, let's go to the bell. Nice E-bell there. F3 is the short horn. And we can also do a, combining F2 and F3, we can do the grade crossing. Alright, let's go ahead and do F4 now. F4, I believe, is, I'm actually not quite sure what that does. I know F5 is the ditch lights. F6 does nothing. F7. It's really hard to hear, but there is some crew talk coming out of the cab from that, and it also dims the light. Really hard to hear that crew talk though. F8 is mute. F9. F9 just turns the sound down. F10 is rev up. And if you press F10 again, it revs down. Very awesome feature. I love that. So let's, I think that should be it for sounds there. I pressed, rev up again, my bad. Just to get another example of rev up and rev down. And back down to idle. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing running now. Now we can run it backwards. And it goes back down to idle. One thing I'd like to point out is when you flip into reverse, the lights kind of just dim out and then dim back on when you go to forward. I think that's a pretty cool feature as well. Very realistic. It's much better than having them automatically just turn off in a snap instead of like what this is doing and slowly fading into the back, into the rear light. So that's a really good feature, which I think a lot of manufacturers should be putting in their engines, because that's really realistic. This is almost just hearing the sounds and everything makes me feel like I'm next to the real thing, you know. It's recorded off of an actual SD70. The idle, the rev up, and everything, the horn, the bell, it's all straight off of an actual engine, which I think is really sweet. Instead of just slapping on random sounds for an engine, they actually went out and recorded one of the engines, which I think is really cool and something that other manufacturers should do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. There's going to be more content coming soon. Hope you guys have a great new year and a great holiday. Stay cool and stay on track. See you guys later.